people do stupid shit and expect no retaliation of the problem.
What about accountability?
That as well, because I'm
I feel like that ties back into it. Like, you got to be mindful, but in order to be mindful, you have to have accountability, or it's no.
It's just people don't think like that. They got a one-track mind, but when people like address the situation, they like, I didn't think of it like that, but you just caused the whole misunderstanding.
See, but they'll never look at it like that because people keep going so far with you until they feel like they could do that to you. So you got some people that will take advantage of you because you don't look for things like that in life. So you're not gonna be paying attention to people that's not mindful. If you ain't aware and being conscious, it's called being conscious.
That's facts.
For real, it's called being conscious. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will.
And it's called it's being naive as well. I definitely agree. Like, people will take advantage of naive people. That's facts. But
And I
also
hate
want to
that.
touch on what you said too, though, Tracy. I feel like I forgot what you just said, but it made me instantly think of how most people, honestly, like, say if you do confront somebody on what they did, and they be like, damn, I didn't even know, whatever. It's like
9 times out of 10, they knew.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's also assumption.
Correct.
It's like, this is how I move. It's like, okay, you did something and I peeped that, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Cause that's just off of what I peeped. Now, I'm not no dummy, so this could be facts. But it's not fair to you because I'm also assuming. Until somebody gives me all the pieces to where I'm like, now I can bring this to you, like, see, Wati Bam, because I knew you was Wati Bam. Then it's like, okay, but if you communicate with somebody and they be like, damn, well, I didn't know, or whatever, then it's like, you got to kind of do your half of accountability and being like, okay, well, if you say it's not like that, then okay, but I just want to let you know this is how it was and this is how I took it, type shit. Because everybody don't know. Everybody, you can't really assume or expect a motherfucker to know what they like, how, or what they did and how it affected you, because everybody don't think like, if you don't give a fuck, then you're not thinking about that type of stuff.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's called being held accountable for your own actions, because everybody is aware of what they doing.
Me too, Cassia.
So I don't never look at an adult or a teenager. I ain't gonna even say no preteen. I'm gonna say a teenager or adult who's really aware of life that don't know what they be doing. So a person can't sit here and tell me that a person don't know what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you aware of life and you conscious and you a thinking person. Nah,
I can't agree with that.
That's only a person that was lack of mental of learning.
But that's so many of us. That's everybody for real. We had that talk last week. Like, that started home. So that's just reality. It's so many people. It's the smallest stuff that shows up differently. People do not know how to communicate. People do not know how to express themselves. People are definitely.
And we're going to talk about that next week.
Up, and that shows in different ways. That shows in relationships and your communication, how you function. All of that shit show up. So I can definitely say, even with me dealing with my family, everybody is older than me. And I be sitting back like,
we're going to talk about that next week. We're going to talk about formal line of communication and toxic relationships.
But that comes from holding yourself accountable. Being in a household, like, I want to show my son, like, if I said I was going to do something, I'm going to stand behind it. And if I don't stand behind it, I'm going to acknowledge that, damn, I did say that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I say I'm going to take you to go get ice cream and we don't go get ice cream, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? And if he checked me like, damn, I thought we was going to get ice cream, I got to. It ain't go, well, nah.
You know how our parents be.
Well, damn. I'm gonna be like, damn, you know what? My bad. Whatever. We'll get it tomorrow, whatever. It's holding myself accountable.
Correct.
That teaches him that it's okay if you was wrong or you fucked up or whatever, but you hold yourself accountable to it and you make up for that shit. That's just how I view it.
It's just like,
It's just how you make up for it. Do you want to make up for it? Or is it?
It just, people don't want to. People don't want to do none of that. They want to make
from that. They run from
It's
that.
uncomfortable.
But how can you sit there and do something?
It's uncomfortable to them. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you, because boy, this is a heated conversation. I'm gonna tell you why it's uncomfortable to them, because on a simple fact, they not who they is. They scared of the person they can't even find to accept in life. You know what I'm saying? So a person, goddamn, you can't even accept the person they wake up to every morning because they wake up with all their problems and they put them off on the nails. You know what I'm saying? Especially
And
when
people be
close
taking
to
their
people.
anger out on people that ain't done shit to them.
So this goes back to
Jesus
doing
Christ!
shit. I feel like that's facts though. You just said they take their anger out on. That's a personal ass problem. That's like you said, motherfuckers don't know that shit is uncomfortable. For somebody to admit, like, damn, I was wrong. Look, me and my client was just talking today. Y'all know I work, I ain't gonna say where I work because it's ghetto. But my clients, my clients
But she
are
30K though.
They're high clients, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And we were talking, we were talking oh, we was talking about during COVID, how on the airplane, she was like, I don't know what it was during COVID. Everybody was just assholes on the airline, like, tripping, getting kicked off the plane because they didn't want to listen to put their mask on.
They thought they didn't take it serious. That's
No,
how people
not
are
even-
doing
no,
real
listen,
life.
It's deeper than that. I said, you know what it is? It's because something with adults, we have a problem with other adults telling us what to do in front of other people. It's like,
No, you know what it is?
they had to, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's just the next, I'm going to say, man and woman don't look at, like, as in, as how I look at you, as how I look at her. She's a queen to me. So I don't call my brother and them, bro, I say, good afternoon, king. Or she, you know what I'm saying? That's how I wake up every day. Good morning, queen. Good morning, king. Because that's how I feel about myself. I'm a king. So if I speak to a person, I'm going to say, hey, king, or hey, queen. Because that's how I idolize myself. That's how my mama raised me to be. That's what my daddy gifted me with. You know what I'm saying? So I never look at the person as not they as me, especially if I'm close to them. You know what I'm saying?
But in reality, these regular motherfuckers walking around here be feeling some type of way if
They keep holding on to that high school popularity shit.
Yeah, like you feel
you a
some type of
bum.
way. Do
You're
what
a
the fuck
fucking
you
bum.
supposed to do. You embarrassed because she told you to put your mask on? Like, that shit's funny.
You want to be all.
You know why? Because it's this small.
But I hate that for us. I hate that for the world. Like, why is it a big deal?
The mental's this small.
That's what I'm saying.
The mental's this small.
We about to go back to mental health word. It's like that. It's just it's crazy. It's fucked up on all
Like, damn,
avenues.
you finna get banned for the whole year.
Man,
because you had to say one little smart thing back because she told you to put your mask on.
It's because of safety, dumbass.
You act like she picking up like,
Hey y'all, we
hate
gotta see people chiming in. Hey you guys, we need to get these we need to get our viewers to start speaking. Our topic of today is being mindful of your actions, y'all. Like, give us some scenarios so we could.
People who are around you. Be mindful of everything that you're doing. Be mindful of the things that you think about as a person. Be mindful of what you speak. Be mindful of how sometimes, goddamn, when you finna say something, think about it first. Like, now, let me rephrase that. Let me catch myself.
In my head, I'd be like, okay, hold on. Wait till you done talking.
Like,
wait till they
people
done. Like, literally, you gotta, what?
Like,
I'm mindful that I talk a lot, and I will talk over a motherfucker real quick.
Yeah, that's what people got a habit of fucking doing, is talking over folks and you knowing you fucking wrong. How you gonna talk over me and I'm speaking straight face?
Or is it like this? Or I'm gonna say, if I put it like this, I done something to you, right? You ain't mad. You ain't mad at me. You're more upset because you waiting on this apology. Is I'm gonna be mindful enough to say I apologize right then and there before we go.
Fuck
to bed?
no.
No. You talking to me?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying,
y'all, Tracy, you have
hey, I gotta
PTSD
see
real
you,
bad. Tracy got PTSD. She just be responding real. Fuck no. Hold on a second.
Hold on, Jess. Hold on, rewind.
All right, it's your girl Tracy.
Take
back with the black demand.
Hold on, black demand.
I'm fucking crying.
We have your host now. Stop.
Let's get back on track, y'all. Hella fucking funny.
But no, it's called really like, say for instance, if a person done something to you, you know what I'm saying, whether it's your family member, your child, anybody, a person you with, you know what I'm saying, should I wait on my apology, or this person gotta find a better confidence within themselves.
It's a such thing as people how to come at folks too is that to be exact because I can understand that y'all been in a heated argument or whatever the case may be, but you still gotta learn how to talk to me at the end of the day. I don't want you jumping off and say I'm sorry because of this, and then you spark a whole nother bullshit ass argument. Then it ain't gonna go no fucking where.
I can say like me and my dude, our communication like that should be, it be shocking me. It's in a highway. And it definitely shows that, like, as we've progressed, like, in our relationship, it's so easy to communicate now. It's like, if you don't tell me something, like, you're bogus. You know what I'm saying? Because even if it's wrong or, like, I just asked him the other day, we finna go out of town next week. And I'm like, what's something that you don't like that I do when we go out of town, right? Because I just want to make sure you have a good time. I don't know if he loves me,
on all bullshit.
but he loved me, but I know I'm annoying as fuck. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll be out. Say it is ignorant. Say it ignorant. Say it will talk about a motherfucker right there. Loud. I'm like, and I
don't mind if I do.
But look, I'd be like, babe, you know, like, we could kiki, you know what I'm saying? We could kiki together, but you're loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like
shut the fuck up.
But then that'll create, or he'll be like, all right, I'm going to chill. Then it's like, he ain't having fun. Like, I don't want all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and Bay out of town, shit, I'm my best fan. I'm thug, baby.
That is how we be, but it's still to a certain extent. Like, it's too, no, we definitely there. But I'm talking about, like, I'm nervous that, like, when we start to get fucked up, like, I can't control him. And I feel like that's when we don't. No, but I don't know. I'm sorry. I travel too much. I'm people that act like that is motherfuckers that don't go nowhere. Like, and I'm not that. So, we're gonna have fun, but we're not finna get kicked off the fucking ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing too much.
You as his partner, right? You know how to you know his limitations. You know how far he can go with certain things.
I don't care. That's why I asked him today, though. That's why I asked him. He said, ain't nothing I do.
I can ask you a question, right? We on a cruise, goddamn. We just took off. So you wouldn't give a fuck if I just ran downstairs to our room wherever we at, put on my motherfucking swim trunk. This motherfucker riding, we in the ocean. I jumped in the ocean, tell y'all, goddamn, I'm gonna catch y'all to the next motherfucker. Catch y'all at the next
What type of shit?
I can swim, you know that. I ain't gonna die. All of us. I'm just asking a question. Would you give a fuck?
I feel like
what the what?
Question. Yes, I'm gonna care. You're not finna fucking jump. He wouldn't even do that shit. No, that's dumb. He did that shit one time in Vegas, 21st birthday. That fool jumped in the pool with all our shit on him. Like, we be turned up. Like, he had chargers, cards, wallets. Everything in the bag.
Why would he do that?
No, I ain't doing
girl,
that.
them Vegas day parties be what?
But the fact that he jumped in the fucking pool with all y'all shit in his pocket. Why would you do that?
He had on the fanny pack, baby. He did not know. Like, you knew you had this shit attached to your
So he tore up everything.
I mean, we laid that shit out when we got back to the Airbnb and tried all that shit.
What the fuck?
But no, like, anyway, so back to the communication.
That you ain't gonna never forget though, right?
Oh yeah, we have a time.
Fucked up moment,
and you know what I said?
In a happy moment,
I said, you know what? This trip, I'm gonna loosen up. Not that I don't be loosen up, but I don't be liking that. I feel like that's ignorant. But this time, I'm gonna let him live his life, and I'm just, you know,
hey,
I'm not gonna nag.
You only live once. I understand, yeah, that's the saying, that's a quote, but at the end of the day, like you said, be mindful of what the fuck you do. You don't want to be through life.
And don't be mean. I'm not a mean person either. Like, don't get me wrong. I gotta talk about motherfuckers.
Blunt as fuck.
But it's ignorant to I just thought about something that happened.
Oh, shit.
Real quick, and then we're gonna get back on topic. But this is a being mindful, and I'm a real nigga, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm out to eat. And I was, you know, long ride. I was asleep. We out to eat. I go in a girl's bathroom, and it's somebody in there with like a low cut. I really couldn't tell the gender. I'm not gonna lie. And I got scared. I just woke up, so I'm really, you know, I'm out of it. I gotta pee. And I'm like, oh shit. Let me make sure I'm not in the men's bathroom. Like, I say it out loud. Shit. And then I look. I'm like, damn, that's the woman. And I walk back in, and I'm just like, damn, I felt mean as fuck. Like, that type of shit, that's not me. So I don't like to give that off. You know, I have to be like, damn, I'm sorry, you know.
I be start telling people, stop talking about people, you know what I'm saying?
At least not out loud so they can hear you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up. I say it out loud. I ain't hiding, I ain't ducking. I ain't gonna lie, shit, I got it bad. My kids do it. My mama be like, you need to get your babies, man. Listen, my kids got it bad. my daughter, my son, now. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I ain't do it to myself. That shit. Hey.
I talk shit quietly, cause you never know. Like that's being mindful.
Right.
That's being mindful. Cause motherfucker, it was a man walking out of the thing with the whole shit messed up, bro. I'm like,
is, right,
don't laugh.
I got a sense of humor with my shit, so it's like me doing something. Ain't nobody gonna be mad if I do.
You don't know that.
Shit, I done smoked a couple motherfuckers, bro. They like, ain't tell the truth though. They were never mad with. I done made motherfuckers straight laugh.
Yeah, but some people might say they not mad or whatever, but they might go home and cry. That shit might hurt their damn feelings.
Just like we gonna gonna bring up the situation with what happened in Central VPA.
Okay, what happened?
The person that basically was shooting up the school, whatever the case may fucking be. People, I felt like it was a two-sided situation because there's a reason why he did that. Not giving him an excuse on why he should have did it, why he should never did it, or whatever the case may be. Kids probably, when I guess this previous year he was a senior because he just graduated from high school from that Central VPA. Them kids was talking about him and torturing that little boy mentally, and he retaliated. He wasn't being mindful of the consequences and repercussions. Now you done sat there and lost your life because you want to wake up and say, let me get up and cause hell. Let me get up
everybody don't have that mental capacity.
But that goes back to the parents too though, because you supposed to talk to your kids when your kids in school. How
every conversation that we ever gonna have,
correct,
it's always gonna go back to the parents. Every conversation we have, it all start at home.
I don't care what nobody say, bro.
It should have been more mindful of what he was doing, and
justify that but them parents, man.
It's fucked up on all angles because nobody didn't deserve to lose their life over some bullshit.
I can feel something wrong. I can feel something wrong with my kids and I ain't around them because me and my oldest them be talking like a mug, so I can feel something. I might won't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? They won't tell me, but I'm like my old bird. I sneak up on you. What you doing? Where you just come from? I was just saying what you was doing. How was your day? Nothing. Well, Diddy, I want to tell you this. I knew it was something. Why you ain't tell me before? Cause I ain't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna necessarily say that because man, my mama real close, so it's like a spiritual thing. So I can get a messed up feeling, and I'm gonna sense something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's just in me because the lady who raised me. You know what I'm saying? It's in me bad too. It's a scary thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think a good ability that I am blessed with, that I feel like I'm blessed with, is it's not hard for me to really tap into the next person.
Correct.
And it helps me have so much understanding for people so that I'm mindful on how I treat them.
Correct.
I feel like that's why some people will probably say I let a lot of shit go, a lot of shit. I don't know. I get nothing out of that. I get nothing out of that. So my being mindful comes from I understand. I'm regular just like everybody else, and I know that I may fall short, and I may not honestly know what I did or understand what I did until afterwards or until after I get a response.
I just did this shit. You know, like you said, being mindful of what the fuck you doing.
And,
is true.
Yeah, and only until then are you able to. Once you understand and are able to recognize and hold yourself accountable to that shit, that's the only time you can be mindful. Other than that, it's no such thing. It's no such thing.
So you telling me your child walking through the house every day, you not knowing your baby got murder on his mind.
I'm not talking about that.
No,
I would know my kid.
I'm just saying generosity. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah, but I'm just saying now, the new era of days, man. If you not in tune with your kids, you ain't in tune with self. So it's for a parent to, I don't care, no parent, any parent, man, anybody, man, a family member, anybody, a friend. If you close to somebody, man, you don't see somebody going through something, and you can't tell, especially when it's your child, something wrong with you. So you don't know your baby got murder on his mind or something wrong with your child. Your child, goddamn, he walking through the house.
We just
ready to goddamn, he probably go to war with you at this present time. You don't know.
Not to cut you off, just like this situation where the mom with the 10-year-old got charged just as an adult. Because the kid was up there doing whatever the fuck he was doing. He was literally the plot to kill his mama. He shot her in the head
because she didn't buy him a game.
Yeah,
and it's crazy because you need to learn how to. It's not saying learn how to control your kids. It's just like you said, talk to your child. Like,
know what they
why would you not?
Because if you don't got that, then now they have social media, and however they're feeling,
social media,
they can find other people that feel that exact same way, and instantly
it's going to
you
be
got
a
somebody
rotated
else raising your
bullshit
kid
cycle
on something whole different. Around angry motherfuckers, learning how to do this and do that, just malicious ass shit. Like, that's how that shit come across. Like, cause the internet is raising kids.
They said that what was taught, what I seen was he went through therapy, to been through all the shits, and he still had murder on his mind. It's just sometimes you just can't control your kids.
It's other stuff here.
Huh? Oh. It's sad that these kids go through mental changes and they choose violence.
Maybe he was a little too far gone, but
it's crazy. It's just, I'm over the situation with that. It's just it's saddening that we got to go through that shit. You got to teach your kid from the ground up, and then when you do that, you still people like to tiptoe their ass around. Hey, X, Y, and Z, let's do this.
Girl, I can't.
But yeah.
Oh no. That's just one thing about that whole. Like I said, that's always gonna go back to the parents.
Honestly,
if you don't teach your children how to be it, if you don't teach your children accountability, they're not gonna know how to hold themselves accountable. They're not gonna know how to do a goddamn thing other than let that shit show how I show. And then a lot of resentment come towards that. That's honestly, I feel like that's 90% of the world. Honestly, motherfuckers are naive. They don't know how to handle their emotions. They don't know how to hold themselves accountable. Correct. That's the first step to even doing anything, self-healing, any of that. You gotta know what the fuck going on to even begin. You know what I'm saying?
People, they like you said, wrapped around social media, and they know what from right from wrong, but they don't give a fuck. If that makes any sense.
If the right thing isn't in, it's not going to be cool. Like, that's just that. Like, everybody talking about the low vibrations and the high they don't even know what the fuck. They just saying that shit because it sound good. Like,
no, I'm gonna say this. Not necessarily you gonna hear your bed shaking one night, then you gonna think you gonna do it.
I'm saying that the people that they don't know what they're just saying that shit because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, if everybody started doing, you know what I'm saying? If everybody started doing the shit that's not cool, just like back in the day, they used to call motherfuckers nerds. Now it's cool to be smart. Now everybody, you know.
At first, we used to get talked about the shit. Like I was saying, the shit that happened, the shit that happened 15 years ago.
Now she want to be a nurse. She want to be a CNA. He want to.
It's like I thought we was all stripping. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So, not me. I can't get on that pole.
It's just as stupid, it's fucked up at the same time because, like you said, people they be knowing what the fuck they doing. It's got to the point that people don't care no more.
I put it like this, it's just like, all right.
Why you want to be not positive?
A person done something right, you forgave him for it, right? But you ain't tripped off for it, but you still wait on it. Don't say sorry to me. I want an apology. Because what the fuck is sorry? Because I ain't no sorry ass person. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's the one thing.
It's called being mindful. So don't put it like this. Don't do nothing to others that thou shalt not want to done to you at all. So
that's the number one rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Everybody know that.
Like, don't do nothing that you ain't gonna expect that it's gonna get you. It's
Understood. Like, but stuff gotta change soon because we going into a whole new year, and the shit that happened. This year has a lot happened from. Oh Lord!
The world opening back up for one.
World, yeah, like the shit that happened.
Man, the world still ain't open, man. I ain't lying. I'm still mad about my vacation. Goddamn, they stole from me.
I'm gonna speak on the situation that happened this early February.
I booked the trip. They stole my trip the day of COVID. I supposed to left March 24th.
What you mean they stole
the
it?
day when COVID hit hard, when you couldn't travel, you.
Oh no, that's facts. No, that's facts.
I'm talking. I supposed to be leaving that week. Man, if I supposed to be leaving the next day, I couldn't leave.
One of our viewers said, "Thou shalt not fuck over me, cause thou get head knocked between the washer and dryer."
I tell somebody.
Oh my God, really?
For real.
I really pray that I don't want to have to fight no more ever in my life.
I ain't fought in 9 years, and the last time I knocked somebody head between the washer and fucking dryer,
then hurt somebody, like straight kill somebody.
But I feel like if I fight, if I fight, it's gonna be like my mental now is like the way the world is. It's you or me. So if we fight, it's you or me.
I just pray to God, if you don't go to sleep right then,
the sirens. It's gonna take the sirens handcuffs.
You going in that motherfucker? It's not. That little EMT, they gotta see you. You gonna get knotted up.
I'm gonna just speak on a situation that just happened previous this year. Rest in peace, my mom.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, man.
A lot has went on in that building that she was in, and the young lady, I forgot what the hell her name was. She was like the dope dealer bully, I could say, if that makes any sense. She was selling fentanyl and bullying motherfuckers in the building. So she was, thought she was a head honcho. She thought X, Y, and Z. So my mom, my mom is a very nice and timid person. She don't like, bullshit, but she, she didn't really have too much of, I could say so, but then again, you get badly influenced by people that you been around. Naive. My mama was naive. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna just be flat out 1,000 with the situation. The young lady that was in the building, I guess she was getting the drugs from the young lady, with the older lady. The older lady was getting it from whoever the fuck was dropping off at the building. I guess the lady had got locked up because they found all them drugs in her apartment, all fentanyl. 9 people has died from that Friday to that Monday morning. My mama died on that Tuesday morning. My mama was the 9th body that was found in that building for 2 days straight. She was literally in her wheelchair, dead. When they opened that door, she was in her wheelchair, gone. The young lady that was her healthcare worker, whatever the case may be, she was a drug addict. So she was badly influenced by my mom. Because I guess whatever, she was a payee or whatever the fuck was going on with the situation, what I never knew about. Because if I knew this bitch was my mama's payee, none of that shit would have been going on. First of all, you giving my mama money for drugs. And you know how my mama is helpless because my mama had a disability. I could only, I took care of my mama. I've been there, done that with my mother. But the thing about it is she didn't give a fuck about her surroundings, being mindful of what the fuck you're doing. You sat there and took a lady's life. Don't tell her where the fuck you at right now. Motherfuckers are still looking because I'm still looking for her. The lady that was selling the fentanyl, she had got put away in prison in the feds in Parental.
I got told on about that shit. I ain't gonna lie, my cousin sent me to federal penitentiary, man. I just got 7 years from the feds, man. I've been home for 4 years and been on fed papers February 3rd. It'll be 2 years, man. I got told on about that shit, man. That shit is real, man. They give me your ass baseball numbers. Yes, that shit do crack. I'm cool. I don't want no
fentanyl is very big in St. Louis because these motherfuckers are straight toting these fucking drugs into furniture. That's how, I guess that dude named Gerald, probably before my mama's death, was one of those bad batches that came from Colombia. I guess it came from Colombia and they shipped to St. Louis in the fucking moving truck with furniture in it. But the thing, what I'm trying to get at is the lady that was selling drugs or whatever, she didn't give a fuck about who she was hurting in the building. She just wanted the money. It's not that. I understand, everybody talk about, well, they're grown. They got their own mind. I understand that. Put that on deity. But what I was about to say, she was being mindful of what she was doing. She just didn't care. But she just found out a couple days ago, the New York Post-Dispatch say that she died in prison a few days ago. And people kept sending to me because I didn't know about it. And so I'm like, what the fuck is this? Did you hear about your mama's case? Me and my brother does not have any justice. I'm just like, this is a very touchy subject. The young lady that's still around, I don't know if she's dead, she's alive. I don't know where the fuck she is. But she's not being mindful. Like, let me call this girl daughter and explain myself to her that I was not the person that killed your mother. When I talked to the lady, I'm like, how in the hell is you on my mom's Facebook page on her, on her situation, and, speak on something because I know you about to speak. Go ahead.
Cause okay, so this just
I don't know. I can't get it out. It's just
no. I'm here with you. I definitely feel you, and I understand what you're saying. And I feel like, in order to move past this feeling of the unfairness and all of that, you have to look at who you're dealing with. So the only people that you expect to be mindful or hold themselves accountable is the people that give a fuck.
It's crazy that she
don't give a fuck. She has no reason to give a fuck. And like we said last week, like, nobody really owes us anything. So even though that's a hella fucked up situation.
And I said what I said on the New Year's Post Dispatch online, because the lady, I'm not going to display names, sent me the article. So I said what I said. Y'all probably going to see it broad as daylight. I don't give a fuck. Everything I said on that post, I fucking meant.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because, like I said, God don't like ugly. You gonna meet your maker one day.
And that's where you gotta lead at.
And I left it at that. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's exactly
you wasn't mindful.
You don't have no
those
control
people
over
killed
however
in that building.
he deal with that. You can't do shit unless you gonna do shit. But if you're not gonna do shit, then that's up to him.
I can't do shit about it. I don't know about, like, the young lady that was my mom's healthcare worker.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck she is. I don't know where the fuck she's at. I don't know if she's dead, live.
So he could have.
He
can already be dead. First of all, if she on drugs like that, then.
And the fact that she was a healthcare worker and y'all knew.
Girl, it's people that work in the hospital that's on powder, all type of stuff.
That's crazy.
Like, girl, that's regular. People pop pills, doctors, nurses,
that's crazy.
Lawyers, all of that shit. Them are the good clients, the consistency. That's when you going in the ER in the middle of the night.
Ain't no explanation. She was an accessory on MS. Mean what you say 10 tones down. Exactly, y'all. But at the end of the day, the little young lady, whatever the fuck, because she was like 2 years older than me. But the thing about it is, you influenced my mama to do wrong, and you knew what the fuck you was doing. You wasn't being mindful, like, damn, that is on somebody fucking mama. Yeah, damn, this is, I look at her as a sister. You was just worrying about getting fucking hot.
So that's what it is. So I'm confused on, I heard the being mindful part, but in my brain, that does not register for her. It's no way that she can be mindful. Look at what she did. That's somebody you cannot, it's no mindfulness in that. Like, it's nowhere in there. She's not going to be mindful because she doesn't care.
You can have them investigate her for real, no bullshit. I understand. It's just I got selective information on this lady. I have the ID, and I don't give a fuck who's heard me on her talk about the situation. Yes, I have the young lady ID, and I went around where the ID was, but it's nowhere there. It's just the fact that you knew what the fuck you was doing, and you didn't give no type of fuck on how this girl daughter would have felt, son would have felt, all this shit. And y'all just going around like everything's fucking fine. I'm over this situation, but we could go to the next subject. The next conversation. You guys.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing black people, black demand.
I feel like we gotta put people in the category they belong in. I live my life like it's only so much I can control, and the only things that I can control is what I literally can control. Anything else, I'm literally going to kill myself by steady worrying about shit that I have no control over. That's what I said. Like, I'm
gonna say this when you just said something about no control, all right? I'm gonna say this is speaking of control. It's just like say for instance, right? Well, fuck all that. Say for instance, I'm finna say it. I ain't lying. You want to see your child, but his mother been having you blocked so motherfucking long. It's fucking sick to the point. I'm asking myself. I'm telling myself, I ain't done a bitch ass thing even reserved this motherfucking privilege anyway. So what we go from her instead of me running myself crazy, fucking my bank account up and giving it to my lawyer and subpoena to court and driving myself crazy months just for time. Now if I got my son, I ain't got no motherfucking choice but to do for him. But I'm not finna give you my funds to do for him, and I still ain't seeing him to even goddamn me do nothing with him, hug him, kiss him, nothing. You got me fucked up, in the truth, I ain't in it.
Oh.
So a person that takes something away from you and saying that you ain't doing nothing or you don't want to do nothing, but you don't let nobody do nothing.
I agree with child support and I disagree with child support. It's a 50-50 split with that because there's some men out here that does for their child, man. And the baby mama's just so bitter to the point that they want to be in the same household, but it's not going to work.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because every baby mama not bitter, but it's definitely bitter women, and women definitely take advantage of that child support shit. Now,
I'm just baby fucking daddy, crazy.
So I definitely feel all the baby daddy shit. I'm a baby daddy. I got 3 other baby mamas.
Well, I'm a baby daddy and a baby mama because my son been with me since he was 2, and he about to be 15 this year.
There you go.
I just let him be with my mama to keep my mama young. But he is with me 100% custody with Harriet Walk-ons.
But I definitely know, like, motherfuckers will take advantage of that shit. It's niggas
That's why I'm saying, being mama, what the fuck you doing? They be knowing what the fuck they doing. They be knowing what the consequences and repercussions is when it comes to child support. And they can't take that shit and, like, they force the nigga to fuck them or whatever the fuck case may be.
The crazy thing is, put it like this. A man and a woman got both. Everybody got 100% rights until the day you sign your rights over to anybody. So a man always, it's just like, put it like this. I can say this.
Somebody said the CS system needs to be revamped. It really does.
The reason why, I know this for a fact, listen, the reason why I can say this is because she thinks if she give me my child, like, I'm going to take my son away from her. You know why? Because there's nothing she can do about it. She can call the police. The police going to say, ma'am, that's his father. He's not kidnapping his own child. He have 100% rights to his own child. If he got his child and went out of town, that's not kidnapping his child. He have 100% rights. If he ain't signed his rights over to you or nobody else, baby, you can't tell him nothing. So that's why a lot of women get scared of letting a real father or a real person who wants to live.
They get scared. They get scared of leaving, getting that motherfucking what's that shit called? That government assistance and that motherfucking
No, see the crazy thing is it ain't about the money. My baby mom, and then when my baby mom cut up on a paper because they make too much motherfucking money, barely even get food stamps. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. They got some good ass jobs. They ain't without nothing. It's just the fact the person goddamn you will drain you dry. They try to bring you down here, goddamn you, because they here. Right here, they small mentally, man. They ain't mindful of the shit they be doing, but low key, they don't think about the shit they be doing because they be so caught up on their own shit. For real.
Somebody said, "Well, I know the feeling," but it's just the child support system is fucked up. These bitches.
You put me on child support. If you put me on.
You want me to fuck? You want me to be with you?
I get my child there all the time. Still.
You want me to be with you? Put me on child support.
Put me on child support then.
And still take care of my child. No, bitch, you need to pick the motherfucking battle. If you got me on child support and I still can't see my son, I'm calling the police on your funky ass. Now, listen. Hey, officer, this shit not right.
You're supposed to be able to do that, though.
I should.
That is how it go. Why can't you? Because I guess you ain't.
I'm telling you what's going on. I can. I know my rights. I'm not just speaking it. I'm speaking it because I know what the fuck going on. But I don't want to be like that, though. Why should a black man who still growing every day in a good way? For real, in a good way, a black person.
Stephanie is a mess. That's one of our top supporters.
For real, like I'm being mindful. Like if I wasn't mindful, right, my baby mama know me, her family know me. I would straight have her whole life in the most respectful way and humble way.
If I wasn't mindful,
and me and her deceased child, upside fucking down, and she know this, so she know I'm a growing person. So mentally, put like this called being mindful. A person can't get up under you mentally no more. So it's like anything that they does to you, it doesn't hurt you mentally because they actions never added up as the person that you as looked at them. So don't nothing bother you no more when you watch your child lifeless or go lifeless in front of both of y'all. So don't nothing bother you no more. So a person can't hurt you with something that you've been doing it for life.
But these men, these weak men, be knowing what the fuck they baby mamas be doing, and steady going with the situation. They want to fuck. If say for you got a new girlfriend or whatever the case may be. I was just looking at the Dirty D last night.
I have her and everybody upside down because I'm just a good person. Period. You can't play with a person, goddamn, who got all his own time on his own hands and sit down.
She said, "I'll shut my kid's father life down. Don't play with me."
His life, goddamn, be tremendous.
I went down there and told them I'm not paying and I'm there for mine, and most of them don't even have kids.
Man, listen.
That's crazy.
My baby mama's
Teasy?
I be feeling like a whole little unicorn when I be around other people.
Better off going goddamn me to being they mama bed naked with some baby oil with 2 motherfucking midgets and let her mama and daddy catch them than playing with me. I'm like,
oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Man, listen, man, I'm a sweetheart, but I swear to God, man, I'm a motherfucker, man. When it comes to them little people of mine, man, I be a. Listen, man, police couldn't even pull up on me. I tell the police, man, listen, if you ain't finna help me get them up out of here, well, you need to get the fuck on, or you could take some of this with you and get the fuck on. For real, because I don't want to be like that, man. You know, because I'm just saying, put like this. If you got some real men, like, do some shit I do, because I know some people in power, and I got some power, and I can press a button now. You know what I'm saying? Stand in front of your motherfucker. I think the men should start standing in front of their baby mama's house and protest respectfully with no firearms. I just want my kids. You can get the food stamp card back.
My daughters, Lord.
I just want the kids. You can get the food stamp card back.
I never that's just a fucking lie.
Teasy said I pay no attention.
That's how deep it is in my life.
I get it. No, I definitely get it.
When one of our viewers said I pay no attention to the government, but most men didn't go down there to defend themselves. Yes, protest.
Shit, I did. Right. I did. I was going to war.
It's just the fact that some females take that fucking child support to the motherfucking extent.
Most of the time, that child support don't even be shit. So I'm just gonna say it's not always child support. Cause $200 a month or $300 a month, $400 a month is not shit.
I'm gonna speak on that shit too, just like this situation with Kanye West. How a middle class man only paying less than what the fuck Kanye West is making because he's fucking rich? What the fuck? It don't matter. This
it's off income. What are you talking about?
Because he Trump little brother.
It's based off income. Kanye West make too much money to be giving little money.
Because
he
Trump
little
brother. That's Trump little brother. That's why he paying. Y'all ain't know that. Hey, listen, y'all been know what's going on.
I be feeling so. You know what? I ain't gonna cap, but just when not saying that y'all saying anything wrong. I'm not saying that. I just always have the unpopular opinion. Like I feel like that's probably why I don't click up well, because I just be like, I don't think like that. I don't feel like that. And I hear y'all because, like I said, I'm an understanding person. Like, when other motherfuckers talk, I feel like I'm them. Like, I literally, I have to be you in order to, okay, I get it. You know, I remember some other little shit you can say. I'm able to, I can understand and I can communicate you for who you are, and I can treat you accordingly. My response is going to be accordingly. My response is customizable to everybody that I speak with. But I swear, just sitting here, I'm like, damn, I'm just so different. Like, I just
feel good, don't it?
It do feel good, but it also
Hey, you on live TV?
It gives a little,
You on live TV?
I'm hollering. It gives a little
what?
It's
hey, you can tell people that now. I'm just saying.
People chiming in now. They want to talk. Okay, viewers.
I'm just saying. Like, you can look at the person, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you feel good.
Oh, no, I feel good as fuck. But it's also a little bittersweet because it's all, like, I swear to God, this morning I had a whole moment. Like, I had a whole little TV moment for real. I was like, I had watched some video of a police officer, a baby was drowning. This lady didn't even know how to swim. And she jumped in and got the baby. And just, I don't know, it's like I could not shake, literally, like, being this police officer, literally, like, feeling that shit. Like, that's a whole, it just takes certain people to have a certain type of feeling or mental or anything to do certain shit. So that's what I mean by, like, I'm different. Like, all of this, like, baby, like, I get it. My dude has 6 other kids. I can't even fucking count. He got other kids. I'm baby mama number 4. So I get the whole child support thing. I get it.
But the viewer said my baby daddy be on cocktail, but I'm on my shit. He could do him. Another person said it's definitely women who push the father away, and it's men that don't want to be in the kid's life. Do y'all have kids? And Stephanie said she got 3. Yes, all of us have kids. It's just a
that's not the concept though.
I got 5 with 3 baby mamas. I got 2 and 2 and 1. Morian got his own mama. My oldest got his own mama. I think it should probably stay like that. It's cool though. I got one daughter.
The moral of the story is being mindful. The moral of the story is accountability.
Correct. So, acceptance
and ignorance. Like, I feel like a lot of opinions that flow is all from ignorance. Because there's no way in the same sentence you can talk about mental health and being mindful and holding yourself accountable, but then in the next sentence saying that these people doing this and these people doing that. So it's like, are we speaking on reality and how motherfuckers are fucked up and really don't understand how to even function mentally the right way on a regular basis? Or are we pointing a finger and saying that motherfuckers do this and motherfuckers do that? Because that all still goes back to childhood. Motherfuckers really don't know. So if a motherfucker fucked up doing that shit, that's their personal issue.
All right, put it like
they don't know no fucking better.
I'm going to say this to you, right? All right, say things right. I still love you if you looking.
Don't tell I got almost dinner. I got 6,000 followers on there. You don't know who be looking on my page. They be tweaked out.
Hey, I still love you if you looking. Okay, you still my best friend. So you know them bullets was rumbling across our head like 100. I say I threw your little ass in the house. You know what I'm talking to. But yeah, but it's called like say things right. The people that you love, I'm gonna say my family that I created, you know what I'm saying, the history I'm making in life. Never let a person do something to you that they never do. So that's why I was telling her, people be mindful of what they doing, but they'll see how far they can go with you just because you close to them and love them. So they'll try to do little shit that they never done because you at your, I'm gonna say at your peep of your own smile mentally. You know what I'm saying?
My question.
Some people are raised on survival and not love. Hate shouldn't exist.
So what you said, to what you just said. So in that moment, if a motherfucker moving like that, how far do you let it go? Because why is it the other person's fault? If they moving like that, your job, if you protecting your piece, is to erase that motherfucker from the equation.
It never should have happened in the first place.
That's not fair. That's real life. What do you mean?
No, for they never done it to you. They never, listen.
It's no such thing.
Listen, they never done it to you since the whole time y'all ever been in each other's life.
Don't matter. People change.
Listen.
People do shit you don't expect them to do.
So you saying it for me, so I'm about to tell you why I'm saying this. I kill shit. I'm gonna let a person hang themselves, but you ain't got nothing but 5 days with me. One you fucked up anyway, so I ain't got no motherfucker too much of breath in my conversation for your ass too much, but always love and peace. You know what I'm saying? 2, you should never ever step your boundaries. 3, you play. 4, never goddamn me take a smile from a person that always gonna give you a smile unconditionally because he got that to do because he want to. 5, never goddamn me make a person feel less as who you look at them as in yourself. Never goddamn me try to make a situation yours when it was always gonna be your life with us or without us. Never try to hurt a motherfucker for your own reason. Never try to get some attention.
Some people get advice from people that never been in the same situation. That's the problem.
Well,
right?
That's true too. That's absolutely true. But also, goddamn, it's a learning experience. If your friend been through it, goddamn, or somebody that you close to, you should be experienced in it too, especially if you're around.
Life is an experience. Yeah. It don't matter. Like, you can come from the trenches or you can come from wealth. And those two people can have the same mental capacity, the same mental struggles, the same lackingness of love. That shit don't matter. I've never lived in the hood in my fucking life. I've always lived in the suburbs where it's safe. I'm adopted. I've been molested. I've lost a son. I've always walked solo. A motherfucker cannot tell me shit on what I lived and what I've walked through, and the proof is always going to be in the pudding. And I've always been comfortable with that. So I'm naive to certain shit. Yeah, I ain't been in shootouts and I ain't did all of that shit, but who says you gotta go through that shit? That shit's not cool. It's nothing to look up to. So I don't get it. And I hate when motherfuckers
people
say
be throwing that shit in the throwing that in the atmosphere.
Cool. That shit is lame, and that's what I'm saying. Exactly. I'm never gonna be like you motherfuckers. Yeah. I'm never gonna live up to shit that gives me no type of benefit at all. Yeah. Y'all live with that anger, and that shit show. That shit not fucking cute.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? That shit's not cute. It's sad. And that's what I mean by it's bittersweet. By being the one that's opposite. I literally had a brunch with a bunch of boss bitches that I felt like I wanted to be cool with, motherfuckers that's elevating the business. Family. And I sat down with them and I'm like,
mentally they're not okay.
That's so sad. Everybody's single. Everybody, oh yeah, nigga gotta do this, nigga. And I'm like, but what? It was, I'm like, this is why I'm not cool.
Yeah.
Y'all not
I got
all
a
that.
few females I deal with. I'm not.
Man, listen, that's why I put like when you know how to be by self, when you know who self is. When a person finds who self is, they don't gotta do that. They don't gotta betray
No,
the person
Malcolm,
they still
no.
become.
They say it's JC good.
No, I did
Y'all
get
better
mad.
leave my motherfucker.
No, I did just get mad.
Good.
I did just get mad. I definitely just got
She
mad
good, y'all.
because
She good, y'all.
it's a really sensitive topic for me
Nah,
because
bro, I
all
feel
of my
her, though.
life I've always been like that. I swear to God.
Nah, I
I
hate
always
that
say I'm
shit.
a popular loner because I walk by myself.
Yeah,
That shit finna
walk
get me in my
10.
feelings.
Let's
but
go.
That's real shit. I walk by myself, all in elementary school, middle school, all of that shit. I've never gave a fuck, and I'm never gonna be that. I don't have to
Keep
live in the
going.
hood. I don't have to do none of that shit. I like to party in the hood because you motherfuckers
Fuckers
don't give a
give
fuck.
right.
I like to go have fun when I don't want to
That
care
way.
and don't want to have.
Let's
That's where I go to
go.
kick it. Fuck are you talking about? I don't have to live
Do it
through
when
shit
I want to and when
preach.
I'm ready.
Anybody that I speak with, all my clients in business, 10 years.
Yeah.
All my kids, I've had 2 jobs in my entire fucking life, and I've always worked off my own dime since I was
Let's
in
go.
middle school. Nobody taught me that shit. Nobody taught me that shit.
man.
I had that shit. What's wrong with you? You don't have to, girl. And that's anybody that I speak to, grown people, everybody takes something from what I say. I don't just be talking for no reason, like, and for on some real shit, a higher being be speaking through me. I know exactly what the fuck be going. I'm never gonna be one of those, and I just had to get that off. Like I
Understand? Just I've been in the same situation you, but as a being
Yeah,
a
I
business
know how
owner
it
at the
feel.
young age.
Oh,
Well, I
God.
was a bit. Well, I've been in business going on the past 7 years overall. When I did start it, I started off doing the event planning stuff of that nature. I done got into the clothing industry. I done learned a lot because I done been in foster care at the age of 10 years old.
Yeah,
I done
you
been
learn.
through the
You learn
bullshit.
going through
I
shit
done-
like that.
People don't understand. Like, damn, why Tracy act like she don't know shit? It's not like that. I don't know shit. It's just I wasn't raised to know. Be on that type of
what?
shit.
You got it's just like track. Everybody's starting at a different motherfucking point on that motherfucker. But
Correct.
just because I start on this number 8, bitch, don't think I won't pass your ass and you was number 1.
It just,
because you
you know,
had
I'ma say-
more.
I'ma say
Cause
this,
I was,
man,
I was that rowdy motherfucker on social media back in the day before I got into the business injury, and I don't know motherfuckers, that's keep holding that over me. Like, damn, Tracy was just out here bad, this and third. She was homeless, X, Y, and Z. Motherfuckers know that, and they up there bringing that shit back
That
into
shit's so
the
lame.
new.
Hey,
Me,
I'ma
like,
say that.
I'm on my
I'ma
own
say
shit.
this.
I
They
done been
be
in my
mad
house
at the
5
broke.
years.
Yeah, and people that know you
I
and
love-
seen
I
what you
love the
done,
hate.
they never want to
Love the
give
hate,
you
man.
the
Fuck you, ain't gonna say
motherfucker
it to
that
my
you are
face.
today.
Motherfucker
They
gonna say it
People
to a
refuse
motherfucker
to
face.
see you in your new flesh.
They'll
What's
say
up,
it.
And
Keisha?
those
I
type
was
of
just talking to
motherfuckers-
Miss Keisha about that shit last
Motherfucker
night.
gonna
Like,
say
we
it to
were
your
just
face,
talking about
man.
that.
Or they
Motherfucker gonna say it to
will,
your
they
face,
will,
man.
but it's gonna show up differently. A motherfucker say
Shit,
like,
me.
"Oh, how
Not
your
me.
little
I don't
YBM
understand
going?"
it.
Oh,
Yeah, they do
it's
that.
going. Bitch,
I'ma
I will
say
never
this,
talk to
man.
you again. I'm sensitive about my shit and what you not gonna do.
I'm gonna say, I taught myself how to be forwards and like I had to guide myself. My big brother got killed when I was 15. I'm the youngest out of 3 boys. So for the last 17 plus years, I've been walking this motherfucking beat on God. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it feel like to walk alone 24/7 and you a leader. But I'm the youngest leader out of about everybody I be around, real life. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it feel like to walk with an attitude. Where,
But
man,
I try
fuck
not to.
you.
I try not to
Sick.
be no. I try not to be on no attitude. It just, I'd have been around negativity damn near
Yeah,
all my whole
life,
entire
man. For
childhood
real, man.
going
I've been
into
fucked up. I've been down there
going
killed
into the new
3 times.
I done
man.
had my
Like,
house
all
5
types of
years
shit.
as of
Cool.
November 17th of this year. I done been through so much shit. I done fucked up money. I done been relentless. I done had so much
done been
money
through
in
life.
my motherfucking hands and life.
Shit.
Like, damn.
For real.
I straight fucked that up. Like, I done tried to be nice to motherfuckers and help motherfuckers when they was in need. Cause the same shit with me. I didn't have shit. Yes, I was homeless. I done stayed in vacant houses. I done done it all. But they still make that shit behind, like in front of me now. Like, why?
I done overgave.
You see that I done got
overplayed my part.
3 established businesses. Yes, it's up and down, but at the end of the motherfucking day,
It's yours.
those
Because
bitches still LLC.
But you know
them
what?
taxes
You
paid.
wouldn't be able to move how you move if you didn't have like the negativity is definitely is needed. That type of shit is forever always gonna happen. A motherfucker that's
I
still
ain't
back
gonna
at
even lie, it
home
don't bother
while
me
you
no
didn't
more.
did watch the BM. Of course they're gonna be back at home watching you on whatever you on TV and shit. They gonna be watching you still talking shit
And I'm
after
be
you done
popping my
already
shit even
accomplished.
harder.
But I don't understand that. I understand when they
For
say
real.
if you don't got no haters, you ain't doing shit. I understand that clearly, but at
It's
the end
the
of the
honest to
day,
God truth.
why you want to wake up
It don't
hating on
matter.
somebody
That's they
else's
problem.
success?
That's their
Now, I had a
problem.
woman come for me on my live, man, while me and my sons and my shopping, man, saying the most craziest shit to me in the world, man.
Trolls.
Talking about some
It's a billion
what
people
this
on they
costs.
phone.
And I'm looking at this one of my kids over here looking at it on the loud like, baby, you tripping? You know we here? My son looking at the lady like she crazy. She just jumped on my lap one day and just got going. I'm looking like, wow, I ain't never, this the first time in my life have I ever seen it. I'm talking first, did it ever happen to me? I ain't even know this person. Never met this lady. Never seen her. Yeah, I told the lady one day, I swear to God, we was in my cousin Bang's store right home in the neighborhood in Walnut Park where I'm from, right on Alcott, Beacon and Lillian. I had told the lady, I'm like, you don't even know who I am. This was the lady. She used to be talking all shit. Don't even know I knew the lady stayed in the neighborhood. I used to sit all the time. You know, so I was like, why the fuck that lady be trolling me? She probably envied me since I was coming up as a little doodle. My mama would. Shit like that probably, you know what I'm saying? So I said something to the lady, it's probably about 3 weeks ago. She's like, you know who I am? She like, no. I say, well, you need to be mindful of what you say to people on their Facebook pages and shit. She told me something. She ain't want to look at me. My right-handed guy like a die from lying. She ain't want to look at me for real. My cousin Bang smirk. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll tell you I don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give your ass what you're looking for if you do, though. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the point the lady was bothering me. She was talking to me for dinner 2 months. Lady made another page and started doing it when I got to Atlanta. I was like, man, I pray to God I ever see this lady, man. I just pray I'm humble and respectful to the mama that raised me because I straight wanted to hurt that lady because she was turning me on live every time I was with my boys, too. So it's like I ain't like that lady. So when I sent that in the store, you know what I'm saying? I said, be mindful. She was a little dude. I looked his ass up and down. I was hoping that he said something, got out of lane, because I was going to take everything that I wanted to take out on her ass, on his ass right there in that store, man. Because that lady didn't know me, man, never met me, man. No, nothing, man. She just used to be straight trolling me, though. Like, it ain't the fact. Then she smirked, and then it was the fact this lady like 40 plus, man, probably down there 50. She couldn't even look me. She couldn't even look me in my face, man, on my dead son, man. This lady couldn't look me in my face, man, and even say goddamn me nothing, man. But keep her head down, man, and smirk like, damn, he caught
That's
me.
weird.
Because when I walked in the store, her head was up. She looked in that motherfucking mirror and seen my motherfucking smile. My cousin Bang say, what you want to let her? I was finna go in the door. I was like, just give me some blunts. My whole train of thoughts just changed because I wasn't even coming there for no blunts. I had some packs in the car. My whole train of thoughts just changed. See. You know what I'm saying? I swear I wanted to straight strangle that fucking lady. She know the fuck she is with her funny looking ass. That's why your goals is dirty and your breath like it stink that day. You don't like to brush up. She damn sure like she brush her teeth. I don't like talking about
Let them talk,
people,
bro. They mad at the younger generation getting into.
Man, listen, man. Man, I swear to God, I don't even like talking about people. But your feet was crusty.
I'm crying.
You damn sure had a bun. And it was cold outside. You was wrong in the motherfucker having on that motherfucking halter top. And your motherfucking hair was nappy and your quick
Jesus
weave
Christ.
was not quick weave.
I'm weak. But we finna wrap it up, you guys. This is Black the Man Culture Sister Podcast.
Yes,
Today's
sir.
topic was being mindful, starring JC, the host, and D Weezy DD.
Let's go.
With Diamond the Realest Entertainment. Next week's topic is, oh Lord, form a line of communication in toxic relationships. When I tell y'all, y'all better chime in.
Hey,
chime the fuck in, cause I want this live going.
Baby mamas, I'm sorry, but I'm blasting.
We talking about baby mamas. We talking about broke niggas. We talking about it all. Child support, everything. Toxicness. Why do y'all normalize toxicness?
I'm gonna make sure I got a couple drinks before
I ain't gonna lie, my BMs ain't gonna talk back.
We're gonna be talking. This is a reckless live, so tune in next week for Black the Man Culture Sister Podcast. We're out.
No filter.
Hey, bye y'all. I'm fucking great. Oh yeah, they ass is lit.